I was surprised every round. I just saw all the people around me and saw how amazingly talented they were and how awesome they were. And just probably, and a lot of them had everyone had a better story than me. I never felt like, oh, I'm good TV. And I knew that going in. I was like, this is a TV show first and a singing competition second, because that's TV. So, I mean, I don't know. I think that it was always a surprise to me. I worked really hard and did some really hard things during the show, and it was a test for myself. You know, coming from a small town and all these things, being in LA was its own thing. I like LA for the most part, but I still had a lot to learn. And I was a really young person, young, kind of stupid. There was also like random things such as photo shoots and interviews, things I had never done before, or video shoots. Things I've never imagined that I would do. And it's like you're just thrown into them and you're doing them every single day. I know those seem easy, but they are still the hardest part of what I do. And they matter. They totally matter. They're a big part. Like, I think all those practical things were tough for me from the very beginning, where it was like, how do you feel about yourself? What do you think about yourself? And talking about yourself. And that was tough.
All right. Well, this is the dumbest question ever, but I'm going to ask it. That moment they announce your name, that you have just won American Idol. What's going through your head? What is your interpretation of everything that's going on?
So everything that happened on the show, and even the times that I wasn't on camera, it all felt incredibly surreal. It felt like this isn't real life. Like, I understand that, but I'm going to work hard at it. And whenever Ryan said my name, I remember, and I think you can see it, I remember being able to breathe. I remember like being able to like exhale. Not that thank God this is over. It's like, oh man, like all the pressures of the show are finally done, and all like the waiting to see what's going to happen every week. It was kind of elation, but kind of just an exhale. It's just like, this is, wow, I can go back to like me, like there are parts of my life, like me and my wife had just gotten married before I was on the show, and we couldn't live together when I was on the show. Like, I'm going to be able to live with my wife again. I'm going to be like, that sounds amazing. And I could and I knew that life was going to change, but it was going to change in a good way. And I think there was just a lot of, okay, this is good. Like this happened, and we're very, very happy that it happened. But like, now life can really start to happen, and that was a good thing.